Hey everyone, it's 12:30 on Saturday. That means it's a live question and answer and t-shirt listing reviews Saturday. So, if this is your first time on my channel, I'm Raymond. I talk about merch by Amazon, print on demand, and just give tips, tutorials, recommendations on tools and how to use them. So, if you're wanting to learn how to sell things online and make money, or if you're just here and you already do these things and want to learn more, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on all notifications. And don't forget to enable YouTube notifications if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, they won't pop up on your phone. And you might miss when I go live. And that's going to be the only way you're going to know for sure that you're going to catch me live when it starts. So let's jump over here into chat and we're going to get started today. All right, guys. So hop in here on chat and let's just get a little chat test going here so I can see chat test. I got to refresh the chat on my side so I can actually see it. Test. Welcome, everyone. If I could type, welcome. Make sure to submit questions for today's show at ryanaraymond.com/live. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is using, I got an Airtable form set up on my website, and what we're going to do is we're going to use that form to ask questions. Now, if you're catching this on replay and you want to get a question asked for next Saturday's show, submit it now to get in line, because the more I do this show, I'm assuming I'm going to be getting more questions, and I'm not necessarily going to be able to pull them all out of chat. So make sure you use that form at ryanaraymond.com/live to submit some questions. We've got some big things been happening this week, guys. Just let me do a quick swap over here. We've had some messages. So if you didn't see this one here, Merch by Amazon said, we are aware of a delay in May royalty payments affecting content creators being paid from UK and DE marketplaces and are working with our banking partners to resolve this issue quickly. We'll provide an update within 24 hours. We apologize for the delay and thank you for your patience. And then they updated this, and this is something that a lot of people did miss, so they were just kind of waiting to see what was going to happen. If you did not receive the UK or DE payments for May royalties, they will be reissued on July 11th and should be deposited in your account by July 19th. I know mine hit right away on the 11th. So if you're missing your payments, go check your bank account, and those should be in there now. Then we got another big update. Private links are now available for products published through the multi-product creation beta. So this meant before on the single product beta, you could do a private link where people had to have the link to make a purchase, or you could do it as a public one. Now, why would you want to do private links? Well, if you were doing a small event and you just wanted people to go buy that one and you were worried about people trying to make copies of your event t-shirt, you might want to do a private link. Also, if you do any work with the any local businesses, maybe they're ordering employee shirts and they don't want other people to be able to get the employee shirts unless they have the link. And this had restricted you from being able to offer that as a service to people without the not only being able to give them all the products, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. All right, so then we got another one, and this one's kind of important, guys. Due to high demand, we expect intermittent availability for tank tops through November. You may still publish tank tops, however, some fit, color, and size combinations may not always be. So some of the things here you guys should remember, I guess you could call this throttling, but I mean, they launched the tank tops. They probably didn't expect them to do as well as they did. So they still have some color combinations, but having them ready for November is going to be key. Getting that ready for Q4 and getting tank tops sold. Now, it may not be the best time of year for tank tops, but they're still going to sell. So that's some of the other news that we have this week. If you didn't catch, there's been some fairly big trends over the last week. Guys, you know, I talked about the zoom this out. I talked about the Betsy Ross flags shirts last week, and those have continued to do well for me. I think I've sold 33 different ones this week. And I'm at 1 today. Slow Saturday for me so far. It happens. Nothing to worry about. It's going to get better. All right, so why are we all here? You guys submitted questions, and we're going to start with answering those. So let me pop open the first question here, and I'm going to open these off air just to read them because I want to make sure I can show what is being said here. So let me take a look at this one. All right, so this one, first one's going to be a t-shirt listing review request. So they've given me this here, and that's all what they're asking me about is, can you please have your input on the design and SEO of the listing? And this is from Alwyn. All right, so I think this is actually a follow-up from last week's show. I think we kind of looked at one similar to this, and we told him to make some modifications. So let's see what we did here. So now we got a home brewing where science and drinking go hand in hand. All right, home brewing beer where science and drinking go hand in hand. That's great. I love putting the phrase on the shirt in the title because you get these keywords: brewing, beer, science, drinking, and it's going to rank for those. And eventually, if it does start selling, that will become a suggested search term. So I'm not quite sure right now if that is or not a suggested search term. You got it priced at $13.99, so it looks like you're waiting for your first sale. That's good. What did you do for color choices? You did black, navy. That's a good call. Asphalt, it looks good there. Blue and red. So the red and yellow look really good. I really like that red-yellow combination, and the blue do really well. Asphalt, I think navy is the right call. Asphalt, for me, is not one of my best sellers. Let's hop over here and quick do an analytics. And let me just do an all-time quick sales here so I can have this up for us all. And just going to look at the US markets here. And if we look at what color combinations, you may want to consider swapping that asphalt out, because asphalt has made up 1% of my total sales, whereas dark heather is 8% of my sales. It is my second best seller compared to black. I would highly recommend that you guys use black and dark heather. You know, the navy is good, so you kind of hit the right colors there. My best 5 that I like to do is the black, the dark heather, the navy, the blue, and the cranberry. Now that if you have the multi-product uploader, and you guys don't have slots, I would still recommend using the multi-product uploader and just picking up to 10 colors, because you can get a little bit more of a variety here. But I think that dark heather and the heather blue are some good options you could toss in there. So that was there on color choice. All right, so what do we have for keywords here? Do you love drinking homebrew beers, or are you a brewmaster of homebrewing beers and the keeper of homebrew beer recipes? All right, so that was some good keyword working there. He described who the shirt is for. He asked them a question. Do you have any of these? I recommend describe the shirt, who it's for, and why they should buy it. Then buy this craft beer t-shirt and get your home brewing equipment ready and let the magic and beer science to happen. A little bit broken English there, but I think it's okay. The best beer shirt for craft brewers, home brewers, beer brewers, brewing hobbyists, and brewmeisters. Wear it on brew day as you boil your wort and add hops and the whey to the fermenter. So, some of the things in here, this feels a little bit keyword stuffy. This first title I think is better. The second one, you get out a little bit stuffy here, because remember, you only really need to put a word in the listing one time. Amazon will do mixing and matching with them. Now, if you want to make sure you get an exact phrase, put it in there that way. But these, I think you should have taken some time here to describe the design. You know, best beer shirt for craft brewers who love the science of making beer, with a shirt that has a great brewing beer keg logo, old style or vintage style beer logo, with bold font and yellow and white text. You know, kind of put those colors in there. People search for colors. Those sort of things. I think that's kind of along the lines of what Amazon's wanting. They really want you to tell them who it is. I think you're wasting some spot here, because you got beer and brewers probably like 10 times through it. If you're really wanting to make sure that it knows it's that keyword, maybe 5 is good enough. You can probably get a few other ways of describing the design in here while still making the same impact. So you could tweak it a little bit further and bring it up to another step there. All right, so let's jump over here to the next question. Transition there, so we look at the next one. Next t-shirt review. This one is from John. And he's asking if I can give his opinion on this shirt. So let's see what we have. All right, transition. So let's zoom this guy in. See what we got. Funny cute cat for a name brand, and I'm okay with that. The name brand is good. I don't think it's necessarily the thing I'm most stressed about. One cat away from crazy geek funny cat lover t-shirt. One cat away from crazy. The geek kind of feels, yeah, I feel like you broke this up here. I'm wondering if there's a way we could target some different words here. One cat away from crazy geek funny cat lover. T-shirt gift. So you're not using the multi-uploader here because it did not automatically append it. And if you guys aren't using the multi-product uploader or you don't have it yet, I understand. But I would highly recommend you use it even if you're just listing on a t-shirt, because you get the automatic appendation of t-shirt on the end. And I think that's important to take advantage of that keyword space. So one cat away from crazy. I think that's perfect to start it with. I think you could funny cat lover t-shirt for geeks maybe might make a little bit more sense in here. But you could also do funny cat graphic cartoon t-shirt. I think graphic tees, graphic t-shirts are terms that people will search for. So this is also on the UK. And I will admit, I am not the greatest at telling where this is. Now this, let's look at your bullets. One cat away from crazy. Funny cat lover t-shirt. Funny cute cat t-shirt. T-shirt gives perfect graphic tee gift for men, women, kids, boys, girls, dog lovers who love to pet cute cat animals. Okay. Let's unpack this a little bit. Good here. One cat away from crazy, geek, funny cat lover t-shirt. Now, you've already got funny, cute, and cat already in the listing. So this second bullet right here is basically useless. Right here. T-shirt gifts. Amazon knows it's a t-shirt, guys. Amazon is fully well aware of the product. That is what they are very much so an expert on. I'm going to swap over here and maybe make sure you guys understand this. Amazon knows it's a t-shirt. Amazon knows what the fabric is. Amazon knows what the feel is. Amazon knows what the feedback is on how great it feels or doesn't feel. Amazon knows what the product is. What they don't know is what the design is, who it is for, or why they should buy it. So let's look at this design. One cat away from crazy. And so we're probably not in boys and girls, and probably not into men. So you put in here men, women, kids, boys, and girls, and dog lovers. This shirt is not about dogs. This shirt is pretty well designed for women, not boys or men. Don't tell Amazon it's for boys and men, because it's going to pop up in the search results for boys and men shirts, and it's not for them. And so Amazon's going to say, no one's clicking on this. Let's suppress it down in the search results for all of these terms, because it's just not a good shirt, because it's going to try it for what you told Amazon it is. So let's look at the next one. Perfect gift tee for Halloween. This is not a Halloween shirt. This is not a Halloween shirt. What about this is Halloween? Let's pop back over here. Can someone tell me how this is a Halloween shirt? It's not. It has nothing to do with Halloween. Don't tell Amazon it's a Halloween shirt. To cat lovers from dad or mom. Once again, you're trying to like say it's a present, but you're trying to put so many words in here and repeat them that the sentence isn't making sense, and you're putting things in here that don't make any sense. Then you have to mom, special daughters or kids or sons, or from brothers, or. You can use commas to break that up, save some characters, some proper English here. And once again, it's not for daughters, it's not for kids, it's not really for sons, and it's not for brothers. It's just not. It's a woman on a shirt. It's a woman with glasses on a shirt who's a crazy cat lady. Now, where you got this graphic from, I have no idea. I don't know. I hope you drew this yourself, or you have a license for it, I assume. that you didn't just find this from a cartoon, because it kind of looks a little cartoony, but that could be in. I'm not even gonna look it up. So if you stole it, it's on you. If you made it yourself, it looks great. Perfect gift tee for Halloween. It's not a birthday shirt. It's a gift. You can say it's a gift or present, but it's not really a birthday shirt. Does it say Crazy Cat Lady's 5th birthday? It's not a Christmas shirt, and it's not a Hanukkah shirt. So I think you got some work to do here in the listing. All right, let's just kind of take a quick look. Who all do we got in chat? We got Products Review, we got Hadil, we got Koboleski Designs, and we got Omar. Hey, everyone. I appreciate you guys all being in there. Once again, guys, if you want to jump in line here and get a question answered, you should be going to RyanARaymond.com/live and submitting questions, and we'll be going through them here every week, every Saturday. So if you're catching this on replay, you can always submit questions to get them in for next week at a time. And also, guys, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe. It's right down there. Hit the bell, like button. Okay, so let me mark that as answer. That one's not answered. This one's been answered, and this one's been answered. Okay, so we've got another one. All right, so this one here. Could you give a review for this shirt? It's based on a recent Trump speech where he hilariously said that Revolutionary Army were taking over airports in 1775. So I did hear that tweet. So let's see what we got here. Big red flag I see right away. Air Force is copyright and trademarked. You can't say Air Force. You can't put it on the shirt and then not put it in the listing to squeeze it by the filters. Air Force is owned by the military, and they are not going to let you do that. So, you could change this up. How could you do this something, and you could do this like, and the planes were grounded, or the military, you can say, because Army, Navy, Marines, those things you're not going to want to do. Hey, Nick, how are you doing in chat there? Good to see you. Yeah, that's gonna be your big problem here. And it looks to me like you probably are aware of that fact because you didn't put Air Force in the description. So I'm probably not gonna go any further on that one. I think you should take it down. That's my honest opinion of it. I think you need to rework this design and start over. Sorry. We all make mistakes. I am not perfect. Don't take any of that personally. It's an honest critique of the design. I make mistakes. I've gotten rejections. I've had takedowns. I've had 2 takedowns. One for a content policy mismatch. I had a misspelling on the shirt, and someone mentioned it in a review, and it got taken down. There was a misspelled word in the shirt. And also there is, I had a few youth rejections, and then one that was, there was a trending t-shirt about a city map where it was really artistically driven. I did one kind of not similar, but I used actual drawn road maps and street names, and it was very, very different and unique, but it did get taken down with some of that. So be careful. We all make mistakes, and we all do sometimes. Some of us have tried to fly too high. Some people have gotten burned. I recommend figuring out where your headroom is and stay there. So looking at the chat, I see some questions coming in chat, guys. I am not answering chat questions until I get through Airtable, because these people have been submitting these all week. And yeah, I see that there. Yeah, Nick, don't take risks with your account. I've made mistakes. We all make mistakes is one thing, but don't try and cheat. A mistake is one thing. Intentionally bypassing the rules is going to get you in trouble. So that's all we're going to look at on that one. All right, so let's look at this one. All right, so now we're into a Betsy Ross shirt. Freedom, Betsy Ross white, 1776 American flag t-shirt, American flag Patriot apparel. Like I said, I'm not trademark checking any of these. I don't know what all we got. So we got men and women. I like the design. It's probably fairly competitive right now. And you got it up there on July 5th. So what do we got here for keywords? It's Betsy Ross White 1776 American Flag Patriot t-shirt is perfect for proud Patriot Americans. The Stress Betsy Ross flag is a classic design flag to represent our 13 original colonies, to wear to show our love for USA. Grunge white theme stars and stripes, so you're describing the design. Betsy Ross American Revolutionary War Flag t-shirt for patriotic Americans. Stylish classic old flag is a symbol of American freedom. All right. I like what you did. I think you did a good job. I think truly to have broken into this when it needed to be broken into, you needed to run ads or be first. I think you got in. When I was talking about it last week, I think it was at like 200 relative designs, like relevant research results. But now if we get to Betsy Ross flag shirt, see what our relevant results. It's well over 1,000 now. And you are now competing against BSRs that are still in the 13, 11, 27, 20. The BSRs are still killing it here. It's without running ads, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be a challenge, you know, or do something that's gonna be a little bit different. What if I just do white? Add that keyword in there to see how you're doing. So that brought it down to 457. And almost none of them are the actual white ones here yet. So I haven't found a whole lot of success with the ones I did with white. I sold a couple and they'd stopped. By far, what did best for me was the full color grunge ones, and phrases with them or no phrases, vertically, and other things. So the Betsy Ross one, I think there's opportunity there still. I think you need to consider running ads if you're still trying to get into the Betsy Ross niche. I think there's a bunch here with pretty well established. I had one that was hovering around 40 to 50K for the last week, and it's starting to get pushed down as well. It's hard to maintain it, and the ads are getting a little bit more expensive. So, you know, it's, yeah. Hell, I think I just saw one of mine. Yeah, it was right in there. So, I think it's going to be a bit challenging for you guys to keep the momentum going, but I recommend you guys don't give up on it, but don't focus all of your attention in here anymore. Like I said, I put up almost 400 designs in here and only 33 of them sold. And I ran ads to all 400. I launched an ad to all 400 that day, and only 33 made a sale. I had to kill a bunch of them, and then some weren't profitable, and I whittled it down to a few that worked and drove on the designs that were working. So that's kind of my point on strategy from there. So let's see what we got for our next review question. Let's mark that one as red now. There we go. So next review. Let's see. Is my design and listing perfect for t-shirt sell? I did not get any sells. Let's see what we got. Okay. What do we got? So we have Hummingbird Whisper, funny, colorful bird lover graphic gift t-shirt. I love Hummingbird Whisper. Hummingbird Whisper. So I don't know how competitive this is. All right, you did it in the multi-product uploader, so that's cool. You don't have any bullets. All right, so the only thing you are willing to rank for right now is funny, colorful bird lover, graphic gift, t-shirt, hummingbird, and whisper. Those are the only things that Amazon will ever show your shirt for now. This has a really awesome kind of vintage rainbow melting background, retro styling to it with an awesome silhouette. 99% sure that's a over. That graphic is available in over. So if you're using over and did this, pretty good job. I do similar styles with this. Gotta love fraud alerts. AT&T, thank you for letting me know it's a junk call. All right. So Hummingbird Whisper, I think that you can expand this here. You got to get into rainbows. Maybe you could market this, put in a little bit of an LGBT. spin on it, so some pride. So let's take a look out there. What is out there for Hummingbird Whisper? I could spell. Hummingbird Whisper t-shirt. 107 results. And dude, you're ranking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. $14.99. This is showing no sales. So, I got a question for you. Is this one yours? July 4th, 709. So, I wasn't seeing a BSER on your page. B07TX5T. That's not it. Is this yours, or where'd you get the design? So someone's copying someone here, or it is you uploaded it multiple times. And the reason why this one's selling is rainbow color Hummingbird Whisper graphic funny bird lover. Guys, I don't know whose design is whose here, because there's exact copies. Both uploaded on the exact same day. So I'm hoping these are both yours and you just tried a single upload and tried split testing. If these aren't both yours, you're gonna have to figure it. I hope yours is the original. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here. I hope that these are legitimately yours, but if someone has stolen it, make sure you file an infringement. And for those of you guys asking how to file infringements, I don't really ever bother with it personally that often, and it's let me see here. I just do Amazon, and I just Google it, Amazon infringement report, and report infringement. So amazon.com/report/infringement, and you just fill out the form on your information there, and I'm not going to go through it because it's going to pull up my address. So either you uploaded it exactly twice and you knew what to do on the other one, or you didn't know what you were doing on this one. I'm not sure. I hope these are both yours, because either it's not, and you guys both bought these from the same designer, which I hope you didn't buy an exclusive license then, because that means he's selling it to other people, or it's stolen. I mean, there's just a few options here. Either they're all yours, it's stolen, or you bought the design from someone who sold it multiple times. Let me know. Okay, next question. That was fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Yeah, someone's lying. I don't know who's lying. I guess we'll find out another day. All right, so what's this next one? All right, so if you guys didn't see it the other night, I did 15 unsaturated niches, and this one is, one of them was a human water slide tester. Someone did one here and submitted it as a review. Who was this one? This one was from Deb. All right, Deb. I think the design's kind of funny. You can read it, and it might do well at a shirt. Plain text designs and making them funny. I love your little stick man there. Is it by far, like, do I look at it and say everyone in the world is going to buy this shirt? No, probably not, but that's okay. So humor water slide tester for the brand. I'll get rid of the humor. Water slide tester apparel, maybe water slide tester designs, something like that. Then we got water slide tester. So we could also put in here water slide tester. And then what else do we have in the description? Let's look. Funny water slider, water slide person. Okay, so the only thing you can rank for right now, let's check. Water slide tester. And add shirt. All right, so a few people put them in. World's okayest water slide tester, water slide tester, water slide tester. So if we got 4 designs that went up this week on it. Different attacks, water slide tester t-shirt, water slide tester, Water slide tester lazy Halloween t-shirt costume has been up for a while. So guys, keep in mind here, or maybe that was a order and a cancellation potentially to get a BSR. So let's look back at yours. So think about who when we talked about this, we weren't necessarily thinking about who is actually a water slide tester. I think we were wanting to try and target as a family vacation type thing, or going to a water park shirt, because people who love to go on water slides, you know, could easily be argued that they are water slide testers. So I would recommend getting in here, talking about summer vacation to the water park. Love riding water slides. People whose hobbies are water sliding. There are people who buy passes to water parks just to ride water slides all day long. And yeah, John Marshall is right. It's not a costume when you're getting into Halloween, guys. This is not it's not a costume. Don't call it a costume. It's a t-shirt. Don't describe the product. Describe the design. So, great point down there, John. All right, we'll move on to the next one here. All right, so next review. Scary pumpkin face t-shirt, Halloween costume. All right, so it's sold. It's got one review. It's been up for a year, so it sold last year. I got a feeling this could end up being an issue when it starts selling again this year, guys. Like we just said this. I think you should potentially do what you want to do with your account. Everyone has the right to do however they want to run their account. I'm never going to tell someone that they are doing their account wrong and that they have to stop. Amazon's going to do that for you. Read the terms, read the content policy, and make your own choices. But I can make some recommendations that Halloween costume is probably going to be looked at, down upon at Halloween this year, if it's not actually a costume. So, all right, let's see. Are you excited for Halloween? You still go trick-or-treating? This creepy pumpkin outfit is perfect to wear on your favorite holiday. That's perfect. I love it. This terrifying pumpkin tee is a great gift for your grandson, husband, neighbor, best friend, brother, wife. No. Just get rid of that shit. That might make me demonetized if I ever make it there. Sorry, guys. Also, perfect twinning with the family and friends. So, you know, you could do like matching family Halloween shirts. You can wear this t-shirt at home, street, Halloween, party, everywhere. Talk about wearing it to trick-or-treating, to a Halloween party. For a family Halloween photo type things. It's not a costume. I hate this. Grandson, husband, neighbor, best friend, brother, wife. Guilty of it in the past. Learned my lesson. It does nothing to help my listing. So, I think scary pumpkin face, I think you're better off doing with graphic or illustration here. Yeah, so yeah, the government owns all those and they like to protect their branding, Shane. That's why I recommend not doing the Air Force stuff. You can talk about it in different ways and market towards those people, but just stay out of the Air Force stuff. There we go. Are you excited for Halloween? You still go trick-or-treating. All right, I think it's not bad. You made sales last year. You got a review. It's gonna keep going, but I would recommend tweaking these here a little bit. I know the costume is, I mean, let's think about this. Pumpkin costume. What does Amazon say people are looking for? Well, this person's paying to be here, so Amazon didn't choose that. That's a pumpkin costume. That's a pumpkin costume. That's a pumpkin costume. So is that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and all of these. Now, I see why it's there, and Amazon is ranking it for it. I think outfit, I don't know. I really don't think the costume is the right way to go. I think you have better options. Pumpkin, Halloween, pumpkin shirt. Now that actually kind of brings up where you want to be ranking, because that's what people are looking for. You don't want to be ranking for costume and Amazon saying no one's clicking on it, suppress it. Listen to what they're telling us. Read what they're telling us, because they don't tell us how the algorithm works, but they are giving us hints. Listen to the policies. Okay. Let's see. Just take a quick look in chat. What else we got? Friend just put water park. Do you know they make close to $40,000 a year? Cool. That is cool. What else we got? It looks to me, if you guys are commenting in Facebook, they're not coming through again. So Restream broke again. So if you guys are commenting on Facebook, I can't see them right now. So definitely make sure you jump over to ryanaraymond.com/live and submit your questions there. I can't quite, there was a notification up here. The Facebook API is having a bunch of problems this morning. So that's kind of why that's happening. Yep, I've got warnings for it all right now. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's get to the next question. We answered that one. All right, so let's see what we got. We have a loyal dog shirt. I don't need clocks. I have dogs. Funny dog lovers t-shirt. I don't need clocks. I have dogs. Perfect for putting it in there. Funny dog lovers t-shirt. I think this this break, you can use it. It's ignored. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't. I'm kind of indifferent on it. Someone asked what your best-selling ASIN is in Facebook. Okay, let's check and see. Oh, I've got some comments got to be coming in. Since they broke it all here. Okay, well, I can't quite see them down there. Anyway, so back to this shirt. I don't need clocks, I have dogs. I have funny dog lovers t-shirt. Impress your friends with this novelty and show them that you are faithful for your dogs. Perfect gift for friends, kids, neighbors, dad, mom, or birthday. All right, so once again, not a Christmas shirt, not a birthday shirt, not specific to mom, not specific to dad, definitely not about your neighbor. Not really for friends, but you could say it's got an awesome vintage distress style font that with a grunge effect that is perfect for people who like shirts that look worn or something like that, to give it a worn effect, with a blue and yellow font with a clock and two, are those chows? Those look like chows. So definitely mention that there's chows. Target chows. You went from so think about this. I don't need clocks. I have dogs. Okay, so it's pretty original and it's there, but you might need to do a little bit more to boost this one. You could do chow. You know, you can get in here, try and rank for things like vintage dog shirt. You know, there's different ways you can try and get in there. Keyword stuffing hurts, absolutely. Laser focus your listing. If you made a shirt about a dog and clocks, laser focus it. Don't try spreading it out to the whole world. Less is more. I would rather you not put anything in a bullet than stuff it. That's just my opinion. Do what you want. Okay, we got that one. All right, we got another question here. Let's see what we got. All right, so back into the Betsy Ross. Happy 4th of July, American Patriotic Independence. So once again, I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Trends.google.com. You put this up on the 4th of July probably, or just after 4th of July t-shirt. What is the trend for that? And it is on its decline and about dead if I change it over the last year. It may have a bump or two here or there, but it's basically dead now. No one's going to search for it for a year. I would recommend kind of moving on from listing 4th of July in there as your primary term. All right, I got too many shirts open. Close some of my tabs here, guys. Okay, so like the design. I like the design. Might be a little bit big on the chest. That's going to kind of really get out into the armpits here. And also keep in mind your guys' height. I think the height's good. Betsy Ross, God Bless America retro vintage flag t-shirt. Okay. Titles and bullets. Capitalize every word except for maybe of, in, the, some of the really short ones. If you are not a Christian or, you know, of the, I guess of some of the normal, you know, monotheistic faiths, I guess, be that's the way to describe it. Some of them don't let you put God on anything. You know, that's a no-no. But capitalize God, bless, retro vintage flag. Like it looks unprofessional when it's capitalized, not capitalized, capitalized, not capitalized. Let's see here. Products, just go jump on the website there and enter questions. I'm seeing some questions come into the chat and I'll see if I can get to them, but I'm not answering these until I've gone through everything else, is all I'm saying, guys. So if you want to get in line to make sure you're going to get a question asked, make sure you're using the form. Betsy Ross vintage distress painted. I don't think it's really painted. Maybe it is. I don't know. And then once again, I think this one is pretty crowded, and if you're not running ads, you're going to have a hard time breaking into it now at this point in time. All right, let's look at this next one. Men's 4th of July, funny Father's Day, relax. I can fix it, Dad. All right. It's okay. It put men's in there automatically because you only picked it on men. Okay, that's cool. 4th of July. What about this is a 4th of July shirt? I'm really confused. There is nothing about this that is 4th of July related, and you're telling Amazon that's the most important keyword is 4th of July. Now, funny Father's Day, relax, I can fix it. So I would have put relax, I can fix it first because that's the phrase on here, and then maybe funny Father's Day t-shirt would have been a better way to go. So what do we got in here? Are you the Mr. Fix-It himself in your family? Want a hilarious t-shirt that describe you? Look no further because you're in the right place. This funny design of men sitting and relaxing with saying, relax, I can fix it, will make everyone who read it laugh. I get what you're doing. The grammar here is pretty broken. Cuz isn't actually a word. I isn't capitalized. Don't use ellipses, the dots. You're just wasting space and Amazon doesn't like it because it looks like you're trying to hide things. Let's look at the next bullet point. Makes the perfect gift for every dad, grandpa, friend, or husband who loves fixing all home problems. Makes also a great gift for Father's Day, birthday, holiday, or even for daily wear. Wear it with pride because you deserve all respect for your work. Not a birthday shirt, not really a holiday shirt, not a Christmas shirt. Father's Day I get. Yeah. So once again, laser focus your listing. Who is this for? Why they should buy it? And don't describe it as anything else. Stick to what it is. It's 4th of July because he is watching fireworks. You can tell because the lights are reflecting off his hat. Okay. All right, so we got funny relax. I can fix this t-shirt for dad. Boom. Here's your title. John just dropped a bomb in the chat right there. A bomb. Okay. So let's look at the next one. Oh, we already did that one as well. So we'll close that. All right, so that is all I have in here right now for t-shirt reviews. So next I've got some general questions. So just kind of general Q&A that people have asked, and we're going to see what we got without the boom though. So back to general questions now. So let's look at this first one. What is the best way to use Merch Informer to find trends or upcoming trends in non-competitive niches? In non-competitive niches on Merch Informer? Boy, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. I would go look up, I think it's Printify. Holiday calendar. Has a really cool holiday calendar. The holiday guide from Printify. Where is the holiday marketing guide? Holiday calendar. Oh, they took it down. Let me see if I can find another one. 2019 holiday order deadlines. Printify holiday calendar 2019. I know I've shared it a couple times. This should open. Okay, so what I would do is I would go look for a calendar like this. New Year's Day, so it brings up all these days. So if you're wanting to use Merch Informer to check and see the competition of these, yeah, Merch Informer Lister, I haven't used it, John, but what I really do like from Merch Informer is Merchlytics, where it inputs the BSR chart directly into search results. It's awesome. Thank you for that one, Neil. That and the middle BSR Hunter kind of gives some of the less competitive things. All right, so let's say we wanted to look for, it's July right now, so let's say we wanted to check for competitive things on a day. Now, on the day, let me swap this over here and get logged into my Merch Informer account. I haven't been in here in a while. Give me 1 second here, guys. Do you run ads for just starting tiers? I would say, if you can, try it. Just don't expect it to be a magic bullet, would be the biggest thing. Avocado in a pond. I haven't tried avocado in a pond. I will have to check out avocado in a pond, John. That one, what I was going to say, though, for on Merch Informer, if you're wanting to know, like, on a holiday, so let's say we have National Lemonade Day on August 20th. So what was the best selling? I would say, like, go back here to August 20th, 2018. Hit search. And this is going to look up what was historically selling well on this day. And you could check and see. But if you're looking for what could be trending at any given time, I would definitely say check out calendars like these that have little known holidays. It's probably by far going to be your best way to find, you know, like here, we'll just go here. National Relaxation Day, Amazon. I could type Amazon. National Relaxation Day shirt. So 91 results. So I guess that'd be a way you could get a competitive one that's going to have a regularly timed interval where people are going to be searching for it. So I would recommend checking out a holiday calendar. All right, let's take a look at what we have for the next question. Swap this one over here again quick. And see, answered that one. All right, got another general question here from Michael. I am just starting out and don't know where to begin. Should I be looking at pop sockets and how much should I sell them for? Yes, if you have pop sockets, I think you should. I think you should try any of them that you think you can design well. Let me think here. Pop sockets. So let's just find something that's lower cartoon pop socket. Oh, let me get out of clothing and jewelry, get up here to all departments. What kind of stuff comes up for cartoon pop socket is 760. And then you could narrow this down. Cartoon cat brought it down to 175. I don't know. I've said it before. People like butts. Cat butt. I haven't even done a cat butt pop socket. None of them. Animal butt pop socket cartoon. We got a corgi butt, an avocado butt, a cat butt, corgi butt, bunny butt, I sell some butt ones as well. I think if you can, I would recommend getting there into some of the pop sockets. All right, so it looks like I am having some connection difficulties in chat. I just like lost everyone, or you guys all just quit. Not sure which way it went. Either way is cool. All right, so that one is answered. Next, we got another general question. I need to know if Central Park 5 niche is safe to enter or not. Central Perk 5? Where? Okay, Central Park 5. I'm gonna guess you're trying to say Central Park 5. What is Central Park 5? Central Park 5 is a TV show. Filmmakers Ken Burns and Sarah Burns. It's a historical crime documentary. I'm not sure what are you thinking is selling on Amazon. Central Park 5 shirt. Yeah, no, none of this is safe. No. It's based on a show. It's clearly based on something trademarked and copyrighted. It's not original. It's clearly based on something there. Goatsy, but I don't know. Let me see. Like I said, we're going through the questions here first. I see quite a few chats coming in there. I'll see if I can get through the chat. All right, we had 2 more t-shirt reviews come in, so let's take a quick look at these. Yusef, Kevin, Antron, Corey, and Raymond. No. 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 Okay, moving on to the next one. Melinda, let's critique your design. Stay cool, have a beach in summer. I like it. Nice, clean design. Stay cool, have a beach in summer, end of school grad gift t-shirt. I think it has some good potential. I think you hit it a little bit late. I don't think you got up for end of school. I think end of school, you needed to be in earlier than actually the day school ended. I think you need to be trying to rework this portion of your keywords. Summer vacation shirt, summer beach shirt, surfing, people who love to be at the oceans. I think you targeted graduating gifts and things like that a little too hard. I think you can make some improvements there. All right, let's see. What other questions do we have? That is all I have for questions, guys. So let's see what we have going on in chat. Let me just transition over and we'll do a little bit of hangout here. Chat is good. How about a Goatsy butt pop socket? I don't know what Goatsy is, and I don't think I want to search. I'm tempted to not. What is it? See, this is why you don't. Yeah, I wouldn't do a Goatsy one. No. Good thing I didn't have that screen live. All right. What about landmarks like lighthouses, buildings, using them on t-shirts? Photos that you do, it depends on who owns the building, and you may need rights owners to sell it because they may have the rights to, like, I don't think you could do like a Sears Tower shirt, but you could do a skyline of Chicago type shirt or something like that. Yeah, 30 days for designs to marinate in the search algorithm. I typically find if a shirt doesn't sell right away, it's going to take, 3 to 4 weeks to get in. Central Park 5 is a wrongful rape conviction of 5 teenagers in New York City. I would avoid it because it is about rape and crime. Yep, I would stay away. Yep, definitely would not be messing with that. Any trials and crimes and people's names, because you don't have, they're public figures now. Don't do that stuff. Let's see. I think I've been here going for quite a while, guys. If you guys like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'm going to keep doing videos throughout the week for tips. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go to ryanaraymond.com/live, and that's where I'll be answering questions from. So if you guys want to get a question or a t-shirt reviewed next week and my honest feedback on it, these are my opinions, please feel free to submit them through ryanaraymond.com/live, and make sure you go through and now binge watch all my videos from the last week. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next Saturday.